Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel. Today I'm gonna do some pork shoulder country style ribs in the crock pot. And I've done those in the crock pot a few times, and to be honest, I've never been really happy with the way they turned out. So I usually do them on the grill, but today I'm gonna try a little bit different way of doing them. So let's get started. So what I have here is about 4.5 pounds of pork shoulder country style ribs. And the way I've cooked these in the past is I'll usually put them in the crock pot and then put like some barbecue sauce or something in there with them. But what ends up happening is all this fat cooks out of the meat and it kind of mixes in with the sauce, and you get this kind of greasy tasting sauce that doesn't really have a lot of flavor. So what I'm going to do with this is just cook those in some apple juice and then season it with some garlic powder and onion powder, just 3 ingredients. And then what I'm thinking is maybe I can pull the meat out and put barbecue sauce on it afterwards. Okay, I got these country style ribs seasoned up with some garlic powder and onion powder. I'm not going to use any salt and pepper. I can always add that at the end. And I put 1 bottle of apple juice, but I think I need 2 because these top 2 ribs are uncovered. There's 4 big ribs, and some of them have bones in them. So hopefully this will turn out. We'll see what happens. I turn it to high, we'll put the lid on, and we'll be back in a few hours. This pork has been cooking for 4 hours on high in this apple juice, and I can see this meat is pulling away from the bone here. I haven't touched it. Maybe I'll let it go just a little bit longer and see if it gets a little more tender than that. Let me flip these over, stir them up a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm letting them go a little bit longer. Alright, I'll let those go about 15 more minutes, and I pulled them out and I put them on my toaster oven tray, and I salted them a little bit because they needed salt. I would add pepper, but my wife don't care for that, so I'll leave it off for now. And I'm gonna put these in the toaster oven for a few minutes and see if I can brown them just a little bit. And then I'm gonna brush some barbecue sauce on them. While those are cooking in the toaster oven for a few minutes, I'll show you this. See all that fat that's in there and all that grease? If I would have just put barbecue sauce in there, that's what I'm talking about. It just gets all diluted down with all that fat and grease. And it just doesn't taste very good in my opinion. Alright, these have been in there for about 10 minutes, and I just turned the oven all the way up. See how much more appetizing those look now? They have some color to them. Now I'm just going to brush some barbecue sauce on there, and then we'll put them back for a few more minutes. I have to say, these smell really good already. Now I'm just going to brush some of this sauce on there. This is the You Know You Want It barbecue sauce from El Rabbit's Barbecue. But you could use any kind of barbecue sauce you like. These smell good. I'm getting excited now. Put them back in here for about 5 minutes with that barbecue sauce on them. Look at that. That looks great. Putting those in the oven like that's a little extra work, but man, these sure do look good. Look at that. Bone pulls right out of there. Wonder how these are going to taste. Look at that. Kind of just falling apart tender. Steaming hot. Wonder if you can taste that apple juice. That's delicious. You can taste the apple juice a little bit. It gives the meat a little bit of sweetness. And then you got the barbecue sauce on the outside. And look how tender this meat is. Man, these are definitely the best Crock-Pot country style ribs I've ever made, and probably the only way I'll ever make them from now on. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.